Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Reels to Deals webinar. My name is Livia. I'm a local realtor in Orlando, Florida. And today you're in for a real treat. I will be dropping some golden nuggets about my journey on Instagram, my journey of 1,000 videos, and how we are getting hundreds and hundreds of leads from Instagram for myself and my team of 7 agents. So let's go ahead and start. Let me just introduce myself. So I got my license about 6 years ago, in 2018 actually, and started as a part-time agent. I had a rough start. In a year and a half, I actually sold 0 homes, and I was with a brokerage that was 100% commission, no support, no mentorship. I tried to sell a few houses. Obviously, I was part-time, didn't really quite work. I did not give up on my real estate dreams, so I decided to go in full-time after walking on fire at a Tony Robbins UPW, Unleash the Power Within. And I called my boss the next day. I quit the corporate world and I joined a real estate team because I knew that I needed the support and the leads to be successful in this business. Okay, so I joined the team, and after about a year and a half, I decided I wanted to be independent. I had learned a little bit about real estate, lead gen, and I was out there hunting on my own. As any agent in the beginning, struggling, I struggle myself. I dumped about $8,000 into some Facebook leads, bold leads for sellers, and it was a disaster. The phone numbers were terrible. People were yelling at me, wrong numbers, wrong people, totally dumped the $8,000. Then I tried some Realtor.com leads. I paid about $12,000 that year with my lender, barely closed 2 deals out of it. So I was thinking there's gotta be a better way to get leads. So that's when I discovered video, my friends. A little bit about my personal life. So as you can see, I'm a mom of 2 doggies and a stepson. I love traveling. Who doesn't? This is my team of agents growing. Currently, we have actually 10 agents. These are the hot coals that I was telling you about that I walked on at Tony Robbins. That's when I decided to do my real estate journey. And that's me in 2019, I think it was, right before 2020, before the pandemic started. Fun fact about this little picture here, you see me on a boat in Italy. So that's when I got a $1 million buyer under contract from Instagram videos. Never even met them, but they came to town. And one of my partners took them around, showed them homes. And when I got back from my trip, I ended up with a $1 million buyer under contract. So hope that'll motivate you and inspire you, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do the same and close some deals from Instagram. Okay, are we ready? Perfect. So this is my Instagram snapshot. We are at about 44,000 followers currently and growing. I now have a team of 7 agents plus, and I'm happy to say that I have what's called freedom of time and location. I can work from anywhere. If I go on vacation, the videos are still prospecting for me and bringing leads. And that's what I hope to teach you today. So let's dive into this. What is my journey of over 1,000 videos? What have I learned? Because it hasn't always been a lot of views and roses, right? You have to start in the beginning. And before I start, let me tell you about my favorite quote that really represents my journey. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. So basically, that's me, right? Practice one kick, one video a day, 10,000 times until you get so good and you get so many leads, you're not going to know what to do with it. Okay, so from one single video, nowadays we get over 1 million views on Instagram. Yeah, you can see 9,700 people shared our content, our videos. 2,700 saved it. And this is what happens when you just keep consistently posting every single day. People will notice you, not only your sphere, not only other buyers and sellers, but also other referral agents nationwide. So leads will be raining once you start this process. And I'm going to share with you the formula that I discovered over my first few hundred videos. Now, let me tell you, the first 700 videos in 2 years, they didn't bring much business because I didn't have a formula. I wasn't studying the algorithm. I didn't know what I was doing. I was basically just posting my cheesecake over dinner. Here's my dog. Here's my husband. And here's some property tours. So people that were coming to my page, they were confused. They didn't know what was I selling. They didn't know much because I was not consistent. But when I started niching down on a certain client, on a certain product, which is the property tours, new build, if you actually look at our page, you will see how everything started turning. Here are some examples that we receive often from our Instagram page. Literally, I looked yesterday. So in the month of April, in 25 days, we received about 800 inquiries from the videos. Currently, I post one video every day. Certainly, if you are starting, you don't need to do that frequency, right? You can start with maybe 2, 3 a week. I'm going to show you an easy formula to do it. But I will tell you, it is so worth it. When you get your first commission check of $10,000, $15,000 from one video, you will never stop making videos. I promise you. A lot of our buyers are relocation people moving from New York, California, and they have a home to sell up north. So what we do, we send a referral to our agent partners up north. We collect a referral fee, and then we help them move here in Orlando or purchase a home here. So sometimes you'll get a buy and sell. Sometimes you will get 3 transactions from one lead. Here's a couple examples. Oh, this lead, and as far as timeline, you may be wondering, some leads are ready to go within a week. Some leads come from out of town and they go under contract within a day, while other ones may take 3, 6 months or a year nurture. So you have to be ready to work that pipeline. This video on the left, the client called me around Thanksgiving. He was very adamant. He wanted to see one of our multi-generational homes, new build. This is a big hook for us, homes with mother-in-law suite that have 2 doors, 2 kitchens under one roof. He really wanted to see it. We got him pre-approved in a day and he got under contract by Monday. All happened very fast. Another person, she got under contract within 2 weeks. People come from all over the place, and sometimes they go pending within a day. So definitely worth making the videos. Okay, this is my favorite part where I actually share my strategy and my formula with you guys. So after making over 700 videos, I stumbled upon a format that actually worked, and then I doubled down on it. This little reel that we'll play for you in just a minute got us 1.2 million views, and you can see only about 1% of that was my following. The rest came from the audience outside of my followers from the reels. So I encourage you, if you're starting with your Instagram, start with reels because you will reach further and get more people to see your content. If you are a new creator with a small account, say 500 followers, 1,000 followers, I have really good news for you. Right now, Instagram is favoring the small creators and showing their content. So if your content is good and worthy of sharing and of viewing, you have a chance to get more views than I get with 44,000 followers. So good news for you. Back to this reel, you can see we got 4,000 messages here. It's actually only 2,000 came from buyers and sellers. The other 2,000 is our automation. You may have heard of ManyChat. We use ManyChat to kind of respond to all of our comments because I don't have time or the bandwidth to respond to 2,000 comments, right? So I will challenge you, grab your phone and let's test the automation. So if you will just go to my Instagram account, Livia_sunshine_group, and we'll just take a second to test this. This video is pinned at the top of my profile. Go ahead and make a comment on it. You can comment build, you can comment Orlando. It's set up for whatever comment comes in, you are supposed to receive an automated message, and you can engage with our bot until our team starts talking to you. And we actually have all this automation. We call it a hot funnel machine in a little course I put together. So you can actually copy paste our templates. We will link that down below. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and take 50 seconds to watch this reel, just so you get an idea, and then we'll take a look at some of the elements that made it go viral and made it attract 2,000 buyers and seller inquiries. Let's watch that.
New construction in Orlando, 10 minutes away from Orlando International Airport, 3,500 square feet. Let's check it out.
Everby New Build Community is located in Orlando, right where State Roads 417 and 528 intersect. If you want the proximity to Lake Nona without the high prices and taxes of Lake Nona, look no further. You've already found your dream pantry, dream outdoor kitchen, and swimming pool. Everby Master Planned Community will also include a vibrant town center as well as a resort-style pool complex.
Owner's suite downstairs with oversized closet and bathroom.
As you can see, I'm making myself at home, exploring everything. I could definitely see all my clothes in this closet. Up the stairs we go, only to find this huge, oversized loft, perfect for lounging and family activities. There's a master bedroom. Wait until you see the closet. Truly a dream come true. Welcome home.
All right, what did you guys think? Was it worth 2,000 inquiries? I will tell you, that is insane. So let's take a look. Let's digest it. Let's break it apart. Let's analyze this reel. So I'm going to mention a few elements that when you do your property tours and your videos, make sure you focus on these elements. Number one, you have a 4-second time frame to hook the audience that is scrolling or lounging. If you don't tell them right away your location, what you are selling, what you are doing, they're not going to know, not going to be interested. So as you can see, my text hook is new build Orlando. It could be, new build by Disney, new build by airport. And I have a house behind me. So people see, oh, this girl's a realtor and she sells new build in Orlando. Okay, let me watch it or not. That's one of the first hooks. Number two, make sure you do a voiceover telling the people what the video is about. I like to focus on the neighborhood, the proximity to parks, to different milestones, or the airport, for example. Don't just mention, hey, here's the bedroom, here's the kitchen. 50% of your audience watches the videos without a sound. So when you do a voiceover and music, make sure you add captions. I like to use CapCut, and you just click a button, generate captions, and there you have it. It literally takes 1 second to do, and then you can go and correct the errors of spelling and check it out. All right, you may have noticed that at the end, I put a call to action. I did comment Orlando or comment build because I want people to inquire. I don't just want them watching the videos and leaving to another page. I did that already for 700 videos in 2 years and nothing happened. So right now I make sure that every single video has that call to action. And as you can see, 2,000 people put a comment there. And then the automation started engaging with them. And eventually we got them on our calendar. We collected their phone numbers and closed a few of them. The other thing I want to mention is the fast transitions. What I like to do, I like to switch the frames every 5 to 6 seconds instead of just lingering on one certain part of the house for too long. That will definitely increase your viewership. All right, so we talked about the hook, we talked about the call to action, we talked about making sure you add a voiceover and captions. That is very important, and focusing on the neighborhood, giving the people an idea of, hey, where is this house located? Another thing I like to do that make my videos very catchy is adding overlays. You can do that in CapCut. You just click to add an image, say an image of a map, right? With the distance from this house to Disney or to the airport. This gives the viewers credibility to, hey, it's a real house in a real location, and this realtor is selling that particular home. Okay, enough about this video. I think I gave you some really good tips about the video creation. I like to focus on new build homes versus resale. You can certainly do resale as well. Make sure they have furniture, because the homes with furniture show better in videos. And there you have it. If you're doing new build videos, I would recommend going to the builder. I do not have an expensive video production crew or video editing, just so you know. So I use my tripod or the sales reps at the builders. I ask them to hold the phone in front of the house, in front of the kitchen or the pool. And I just do my videos very fast. In fact, this video that you see here was filmed by one of my realtor colleagues on my team, and then I edited right after. So no big production. Okay, now let's move on. Next, we're going to talk about optimizing your Instagram profile, making sure that you have the right people finding you, that you have the algorithm on your side as your best friend. Number one, make sure you have the word realtor in your profile. I can't tell you how many realtors out there, they don't have the word realtor in the profile, number one. Number two, location is very important, and the state, the area that you are servicing. Number three, I do like to keep the bio very simple. Use keywords that pertain to your niche and try to serve a certain audience, because if you serve everybody, you're not really going to reach anybody, you know. So I would recommend picking whether you're servicing luxury buyers or maybe investors that are looking for an investment property, or second home relocation people. Just pick a niche and add that in the keywords there. That's very important. Okay, we talked about the niche. I will tell you that the moment I started doing new construction property tours, something happened. People were coming to my profile and they would see the 50 builder videos that I have, and they gave me incredible credibility for the people, and they saw that I have a lot of products to sell. So showcase your product, whatever that may be. Regarding the consistency and the frequency of posting, I would recommend doing 2-3 reels a week. And what you can do, you can, when you have your showings, and when you finish your showings, you're in the neighborhood, you can go to a builder and just kind of integrate that in your daily activities. You don't just have to take a day to make videos. You can incorporate that in your daily schedule. All right, what about the algorithm that is always changing on us? We talked about that hook. That's very important. The first 4 seconds are going to determine the viewership and the engagement at that video. Hashtags are dead. Did you know that, guys? I had no idea. A few months ago, I kept putting 30 hashtags and I'm like, wait a minute, something is not adding up. And I like to look at other creators just to get inspired to see what they're posting. And I kept noticing that they were reducing their hashtags. About a year ago, they only started putting 4 or 5 hashtags. And now, according to the head of Instagram, hashtags are dead. The algorithm and AI has gotten so good that you don't really have to add hashtags anymore for the right people to find you. Content is very important now. So if you have a good content, a good property tour, it will get showed and shared. The 2 most important metrics that matter right now are, number 1, shares, and number 2, comments. So likes are not as important anymore. as well as obviously view time of your audience. So keep those in mind if you want to make friends with the algorithm. All right, very good. So now let's take a moment to talk about Instagram stories. That is a very important vehicle. So whenever you will do your 2 reels a week, it's also very important to showcase 3 to 5 stories a day. I like to pair them up with my Calendly link. And if you've never used Calendly, I recommend just typing up calendly.com. It's a link that integrates with your calendar. And when people link, you can put that as a link in bio. When people click on it, they can just book themselves on your calendar. So if you're at a property tour, I would just take a 10-second little tour of the kitchen or the pool, you walking through the house. And then I would just post it on the story. Make sure you tag your location so people can find you from the explore page or from the location page. And you'd be surprised how many people get on your calendar. This is our calendar probably on a Tuesday after a busy weekend. We literally had 7 buyer consults scheduled. And when people schedule a consult, they provide their phone number, their email, and notes. Hey, we need help buying and selling. We need help buying a first home. Let's get on the calendar. So utilize that link. You can also link the Calendly in the stories under the stickers and link, and people will click from there. Okay, so make sure to utilize that as well. Here's a couple examples here. I also encourage you to use the stickers to get more engagement in the stories. For example, there's the sticker with a poll where you can say, hey, guess the price of this home. And you can put 3 prices and people can have fun or click. Another thing that I do is provide a list of homes. Let's just say, for example, somebody's looking for pool homes in the Disney area. I will showcase a 10-second story of a home with a pool. And then I use the sticker that says question. So I put a question there. Who wants a list of pool homes by Disney? Drop your email here, and people will drop their email in the box, those that are looking to buy. So that's another way you can generate leads. Okay, so let's see what else. I have a little testimonial for you. So huge shout out to Patricia on my team. When she started about a year and a half ago, she was a part-time teacher, a mom, and she was pregnant with her baby. She sold 12 houses just from our Instagram leads in her first year part-time. Funny story, she was actually my client first and then decided to get her real estate license. She is now using my formula for the videos, and she already closed 3 deals in the last 3 months with a newborn baby. It is insane. So good job, Patricia. These are her deals. Pretty good price points. I mean, $270 is a lower one, but a lot of new build homes. And as you know, the builders are paying better commission, 3%. So you don't have to go to a resale and fight for your commission. The builders are giving us really good commissions and bonuses on top of that. So that's a great success story. Clemence is another partner of mine at EXP that she used this video formula that I created. She was posting 2-3 times a week in the beginning. And then when she saw she got a lead, she was in Venezuela on vacation around Christmas time. This lead came to town, purchased a townhome, a new build townhome. She never even met them. She used a showing assistant, and she got a 12,000 bonus, 12,000 commission plus a 3,000 bonus. And when she saw that she made $15,000 from a video, she started posting the videos now every day. So seeing lots of good success. Again, Patricia is getting leads to a funny story to kind of illustrate that if you are a small creator, you have a big advantage. So I was just invited to do a builder collab. It was my first collaboration by a builder who decided to pay me to showcase their product. So I invited Ariel, one of my colleagues on my team, just to help me do the videos. So I did my video and she did hers, pretty much similar. she got 3,000 shares and I got 260 shares. So can you imagine? And she only has 1,000 followers. So small creators are definitely at an advantage right now because they are trying to promote you. And don't be discouraged if you're just starting, because you have a big chance of reaching audiences. And if you're a single agent right now, you will easily get one to two deals once you get your videos going, once you get your Instagram hot funnel machine working. Easily you can close 10, 15 deals in your first year. So I'm really excited to see all of your success. Oh, I was telling you about Ariel. Yes. So Ariel, you can follow her on Instagram, Ariel Miranda. So within 45 days of using my formula, one of her videos got 3,000 shares, 57 inquiries, and 258 followers. Insane success. She's also posting the videos on TikTok. Because honestly, if you have a video, you might as well post it everywhere. Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Instagram. For her, she said that Instagram took off faster. TikTok took off faster for her than Instagram. But you never know. If you create that video, might as well post it in your email newsletter every week. Post it in Facebook groups. Post it wherever you can because you already have it. So repurpose that, Gary Vee style. All right, so where do you start, and who is ready to start and get some leads from Instagram? If you're tired of door knocking, if you're tired of cold calling, I do not blame you. This formula, and you can actually copy this formula from my mini course. I will include a link in the comments below, so you can see it if you're looking at really becoming an expert at this and digging deeper. Feel free to take advantage of the course and our hot funnel machine and all of our automation. But honestly, if you have a phone and a desire, you don't need a pro videographer, you don't need a pro editor. You can basically learn everything. So I would definitely recommend going ahead and starting. Number one thing to do is find a video buddy. Get a friend from the office, a realtor friend, pair up with them. Number one, for accountability, and number two, for just helping you hold the phone, if anything, and for encouragement. I have had a video buddy, Jennifer, shout out to Jennifer, for about 2 years now. And I attribute a lot of my success on Instagram to her. There were times where I didn't want to put makeup on. I didn't want to go make the videos. But we did, because we supported each other. So this concludes the part one of the presentation. Keep in mind, there will be a part two coming up where I will go over all of our automation from the start to finish, from receiving an inquiry on a video to the automation that takes the leads through the live chat, then collecting their emails through Zapier into your CRM. So we have like the lead magnets and everything. All that will be covered in part two. And before I finish, so let me tell you a little bit about the course I put together if you guys want to dive deeper. As I mentioned, it's Reels to Deals. I basically dissect a reel, what it takes to make it viral, what it takes for it to attract buyers and sellers. How can you make that reel more shareable? How can you edit it like a pro? I basically edit a reel in CapCut with my viral formula, so you can watch that. My course also includes some reel templates that you can just mix and match, copy paste. And it also has 3 viral reels that I actually deconstruct, so you can copy the exact formula. And again, we'll include the link in the comments. Thank you so much for being here with me. I am so excited to see all of your success. Please follow me on Instagram, tag me. I want to cheer you on. And I hope I was able to inspire and motivate you today, because videos work. They have worked for me. They have worked for my team. And I would love for you to see the success that we are seeing with it. Feel free to reach out to me with questions. Have a great day, everybody. Keep hustling.